Welcome to the Beer Temple. Thanks for checking us out. I am Chris Quinn, and I have a very special guest, my first guest, the first guest, not necessarily my first guest.
Our first guest.
Our first guest. My lovely wife, Margaret Haw.
Quinn.
Margaret Quinn. I forgot. Yeah, Margaret Quinn.
And today is a very special day for Chris and I. It's actually our second wedding anniversary, so we decided to do a collaboration here. Maybe a theme that we're going to see this afternoon. So
very apropos.
Exactly right. We decided we have a good pick for today, our anniversary.
Yeah, so it's a pretty cool beer. This is a beer brewed by Half Acre Brewing Company here in Chicago. And it's not your typical hard-to-get limited release beer. This is a beer that was actually brewed in conjunction with a local restaurant called Next. It's the second restaurant from the celebrity chef Grant Achatz. His first restaurant, Alinea, was just named the best restaurant in the country. So move over Thomas Keller. There's a new guy in town, and he's from Chicago, and he pairs with local beer.
Right.
So I thought that was really awesome. I think it's something that you're going to see a lot more of. I kind of just mentioned Thomas Keller. I know he has brewed or collaborated with special beers for his menu. And it's kind of a neat story about this beer. Basically, the guys at Next, it's kind of an interesting concept for a restaurant. Every so often they completely switch around the focus of the restaurant and kind of, I think it's supposed to be a time and a place.
Right.
So the first one was Paris 1925 or something, right. And this one now is Thailand sometime. I don't know the exact year. I'm not sure
the era. Yeah, Tour of Thailand is the current menu going on at Next.
Yeah. So they were looking for that a particular dish, a beef curry dish that they were looking to pair with. Really didn't find anything that suited them exactly, so they said, well, we'll just make our own beer. Yeah.
And I was going to say, they also knew of Half Acre's Ambrosia beer, which was a beer that has some citrus and hibiscus in it. And I think the beverage director at Next really liked that beer and wanted to kind of expand on it, add some more to it to make it exactly what he wanted to pair with this beef curry dish.
Yeah, so Ambrosia is the base beer. Wheat beer. Mm-hmm. It's got
hibiscus?
Hibiscus in it, yeah. It's basically a wheat beer with hibiscus. I know it because it's got a picture of like a little elf dude who looks like he's barfing into a bowl. Right. So check that out. It's a pretty interesting label. Much more restrained label here, but let's, I guess, get right into it. It just basically, it's a pretty cool label.
Yeah, it's a beautiful label.
There, yeah. It is, Horizon is the name of the beer. Ale brewed with hibiscus and mangosteens for Next. I don't even know what a mangosteen is. I do know Ambrosia is normal ABV. It's something about 6% alcohol, I think we just saw. So let's crack it open and see what this guy tastes like.
Yeah.
Thank you to my friend for hooking me up with this beer. You can only buy this beer at Next, and I think you're not even supposed to take them out of the restaurant, so don't ask how I got it, but I got it.
Right.
So let's see.
Very exclusive here.
That's how we roll.
Yeah.
Pretty much. All right.
You know, this beer's got an interesting color on it. You can already kind of see some hints of pink in it.
For sure.
I'm not sure if that could be the hibiscus coming into play. And there's also a dash of pomegranate in this beer, pomegranate juice in this beer, which could explain sort of that pink color. Yeah.
And it's got that kind of weedy haze, unfiltered look to it. Nice little head here. Nice looking beer.
Mm-hmm. Give it a sniff.
A sniffy sniff?
A sniffy sniff. That might be trademarked. We probably shouldn't use it.
Yeah, you're probably right. Sorry, Gary. All right, so on the nose, I mean, I'm not getting a whole heck of a lot. Maybe this beer needs to to warm up a little bit. Maybe I'm getting a ton of mangosteen and I just don't know it.
You know, I think I'm going to assume mangosteen is a type of fruit. I don't know. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong about that, please send us an email. But
it could be like a cross between a langoustine and a mango, so it could be some sort of like freak shrimp fruit.
Right. No, I do get some fruit out of the nose on this.
Yeah, you do.
You know, some tropical fruit going on there.
Just trying to warm mine up a little bit here.
Yeah.
I don't want to sit there with my nose like buried into it like last episode.
Right. But it does have some nice, you know, kind of citrusy, fruity flavor or smells to it.
Yeah, I'm getting some like maybe unripened fruit, or maybe fruit before when you're sniffing the outside of a piece of fruit. You haven't really cut into it, but you're getting kind of that like I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, as it warms up, you're getting some more of that. You know, I don't know, like maybe plummy, something like that. Yeah, nice smelling beer. Let's
give it a drink.
Let's give it a drink.
Cheers.
Finishes pretty clean, pretty smooth beer. Not a lot of bitterness. Definitely getting that kind of American wheat flavor. I mean, it definitely tastes to me like an American wheat style beer with a little bit more going on there.
Right.
Certainly a pretty mild beer in terms of going with that beef curry.
I could definitely see it working with a light beef curry. You know, nothing super heavy. I do get some citrus in that, which I think would really kind of, you know, wash the palate if you're eating like a spicy curry dish. I could definitely see how that could work. In fact, I would want to have this beer with food. I feel like right now it's a little bit, you know, a little tame. Like, I feel like I want more going on, and I could definitely see how food would complement this beer. Yeah,
it'd be interesting to see how some of these foods would pull something out of the beer. As it is, it's a fine beer. I am getting some of that, maybe like a pomegranate or a mangosteen, hibiscus, something like that in there. Very subtle. It's a subtle beer.
Subtle. Yeah.
As you drink it more, I think I am starting to get more some of that. I think it's the hibiscus is what I'm tasting. Solid beer. If I was going to give this a rating on its own right now, I would probably go 88. Good beer, drinkable beer.
Funny, I was going to say 88 myself. So that's again the mind meld that happens on your anniversary.
Yeah. So this is the Horizon Ale from Half Acre, brewed with Next. Check us out on Facebook, the interwebs, Twitter. We're on iTunes now, so you know, if you download it, let us know what you think. Leave a review, something like that. We always appreciate it. All right, we've got some anniversary stuff to do. Any parting words, Margaret?
No, just cheers and go have a beer.
See you guys.